welcome back. Now we're going to install another product from those same guys that have been making the bed rug for so many years. This is an innovative new product called BedTread, and what it does is it gives you that spray-on bed liner texture. It's a little bit more rigid. It installs very similar to the bed rug with those hook and loop fasteners. Now we're going to install this on a Chevy pickup truck, and all you're going to need is some rubbing alcohol, a pair of scissors, a utility knife, and some rags. Now I've got a 2007 custom Chevy 1500 pickup truck for our BedTread installation, which installs very similar to the BedTread that we just showed you how to install. It uses very similar hook and loop fasteners. The difference is that it installs in different pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this bulkhead piece right here by turning it around and installing some of the hook and loop fasteners. There's an adhesive version as well as a non-adhesive. We're going to go ahead and cut up some of this adhesive hook and loop fastener before we get to that part. After cleaning down your bed with some rubbing alcohol and a rag, take the adhesive fastener and you want to put a strip right along the top here at the very top, and then on this bend here you want to put another strip right there. Then once you're done there, you want to cut 5 to 6 2-inch long strips along the bottom here. So you use this 2-inch non-adhesive hook and loop fastener. It's got to go around the edge. So we actually got to take our strips that we laid down, move them up a little bit, because what we need to do now is we need to take this 2-inch strip and we need to lay it all the way around the edge. Now here, because there's a little bit of a dip, we're going to cut a section that's about that long, and another piece that's about that long, another piece that goes down to here, and then another long strip of this. It's going to go all the way down the bottom. And this is going to allow us to attach the other panels to the bulkhead. Now, similar to the bed rug, you want to start with the bulkhead. So take this bulkhead piece and take off the adhesive backing off from the center on the bottom, and you want to start putting that one down first. Once you've got the bottom laid down, you can kind of press it on and then take off the other pieces that are on top and press those on as well. Line it up. You got to make sure that the second half of this hook and loop fastener is hanging out. You don't want it to be curling underneath. Now with that first long strip pressed into place, peel off the last one, and we're done with the bulkhead. Now with the bulkhead already installed, it's time to get to the side pieces. So after confirming that you've got the correct panel for the right side, go ahead and put the hook and loop fasteners on. You've got the same adhesive hook and loop fasteners all around the sides. It's important to note on these, you got to put it around the wheel well just like this. And you've got the smaller strips that go along the sides as well as the top. And on the bottom, you've got that 2-inch non-adhesive hook and loop fastener. Now go ahead and stick down the two side panels, making sure of two things. The first one is make sure that this 2-inch strip is sticking out all along the way. And the second thing is you want to start up here at the front, because you want to make sure that the front of the side panel attaches to the bulkhead piece nice and snug. Now on the sides of the bed on our Chevy pickup truck, we've got these cargo hooks. You can't unbolt them, so what you have to do is just position everything in place and grab a box knife. You want to cut a slit right where that hook is. Now with those side pieces in place, we can finally get to the bottom. Now you can do this outside of the vehicle, or you can put the bottom of the bed tread inside the vehicle upside down so you know how everything's going to fit into place. So cut a 48-inch long strip, that's going to lay down right here in the center, and some smaller pieces are going to go on the four sides just like that, with a longer strip that goes down here on the tailgate piece. And once you have all those laid down on the top ridges, and peel off the back side of the tape, flip it around, stick it down. Now with all your 3M hook and loop fasteners pushed down real good into this material, you can flip it around. We're going to start by peeling off the center piece, putting that down real good, and then we're going to do the sides. We're going to do one side and then the other side. Once we have that done, then we'll do the tailgate piece. Just make sure when you're also putting these down that you push them in to this 2-inch piece that's hanging out on the sides. Now once you've got the bottom down on top of the sides, you can go ahead and step on it and press it down because you want to make sure that everything is pressed down and latched properly. If you have a rubber mallet or another persuasion device, that'll also help. Now with the tailgate piece, you need to also lay down 2 long strips of this hook and loop fastener, one at the top and one at the bottom. And then, once you've turned that around, on our truck we've got this plastic cap, and we're actually going to put it on that cap. We're going to use some of that adhesive promoter along here to make sure that it sticks real nice. Well, now this is looking pretty good. It looks just like a spray-in bed liner, with the advantage of being that you can remove it anytime that you want. Now we just have the tailgate piece to put down. Now after we've put that adhesive promoter down here on the plastic part of our cap, we can go ahead and flip this down and seat it in place. Then check to make sure we've got good fitment everywhere around, and then we're done. Check out the bed tread. It's kind of like a spray-in bed liner, gives you that durability, but it's easy to remove.